Hare Krishna. So this is a video to help you use the spokensanskrit.org dictionary, the online dictionary, to convert words from English to Sanskrit or from Sanskrit to English. It's an incredibly easy dictionary to use. So let's get started. The address is spokensanskrit.org. And when you come onto the site, the first thing you see is you see these various options out here, which says translation Sanskrit to English, English to Sanskrit automatically. You need to select automatically. It's usually automatically selected. Output transliteration, depending on whether you are used to using diacritics or the ASCII format. So diacritics is the ones where you have the dots and the dashes on top and below the various letters. ASCII is where the R, for instance, is written in a capital A, or the sound is written with a capital H. Entirely up to you. I am going to select diacritics and I'm going to submit that. And my word to translate here, student, I'll retype it so you can see how it appears. On the left side of your screen, you will see an option to select. Student is a fairly simple word. There are not too many words that sound like it, so there is just that one option. You may choose to select it or you may not. That's perfectly fine. You can click on translate and the word gets translated below. Now in this case, look at all the different words here, actually all the different options that you've been given. So you have some sentences. This, for instance, is a sentence. S-E-N-T dot is a sentence. M dot indicates that it's a word that's masculine. F dot indicates that it's a word that's feminine. Now, our class is interested only in masculine words that end in a. So if we want to talk about a male student, we have to look for the word that ends in a and is masculine. And our first option is just that. Chhatra, and it's masculine. When we use this in a sentence, we have to add a behind it to make this particular word the subject of that sentence. So for instance, he is a student, sah chhatrah. She is a student, sa chhatra. Now again, in our class, all we are using are a and e ending nouns for feminine. So in this particular case, a works fine for us, chhatra. So we can use that. What I really like about this dictionary is that it gives you a number of examples of how the word can be used in a sentence. For instance, sah mama chhatrah. He is my student. Or kati chhatraah. How many students? Now, when you go past the sentences, you might come across more words. Here we have some more synonyms for student. Adhyetri, which is feminine and ends in E. So we could use this as well. Yesha adhyetri. She is a student. Now the next word in the sequence is kriyakara, and it's M for masculine. So we are happy with that because masculine words that end in a is what we are looking for. Now the next word is also a masculine, but it ends in a. And we are not going to be using words that end in anything other than a when it comes to masculine words. So adhyeta, we will not be using that because the original stem of this word is adhyetru. And we are not going to use any stem that does not end in a. Akara, for example, is the stem itself, and the stem ends in a. Another word, patin, masculine word, but ends in n. Would we use that? No, we wouldn't, because it does not end in a. So here we are, adhyetra, which becomes adhyeta. Another word, kapatika, a, and it's masculine, ending in a. Would we use that? Yes, we would. Another one, akshara mukha. What an interesting word it is, isn't it? Akshara means alphabet, mukha means mouth. So one who's constantly probably learning the alphabets, akshara mukha. Very interesting. So akshara mukha ends in a and it's masculine, so we will use it. Let's look at vidyarthin, masculine. Would we use it? No, because it ends in n. Padadyavid, masculine, ends in id, dakaranta. We won't use it. Manavaka, feminine, ending in a or e. So a, yes, we will use it. So I hope you understood how masculine and feminine words work. Let's try another word, tree. As soon as we typed tree, the dictionary threw up a number of different options for us on the left side here. Tree could be tri in Sanskrit and other words that begin in tri, or it could be tree as in the English tree. So in this case, when we have so many different options, it is best to select the option that we are actually looking for. So in our case, it's the English tree. So let's translate tree. And immediately you get a number of different masculine words. The first one ends in a, which is great. Kritija. Kriti means earth. Ja, born from earth, the tree. Kritija. So we can use that, can't we? Because it's masculine, ends in a. Mahiruh. Now this ends in ugh. We wouldn't use it, right? Excellent. Druma. A, masculine? Yes. Taru. Would we use it? Masculine, ending in u. No, we only want masculine words that end in a. Great. Then let's take a look at this one. Naga. Yes, we would use it. And how would we use it if we want to say that is a tree? Saha nagaha. Very good. Kuja. We would use it. This is a tree. Eshaha kujaha. Yeah. Vriksha. Vrikshaha. As you can see, in the dictionary, you don't get the word with the behind it. When you use it, you will add it. You will add the behind it. Now let's look at some neuter words as well. For instance, leaf. Now leaf has a number of words here. So you have patra, which is a neuter word. Neuter word ending in a, and we'll accept it. Patram. Parna, parnam, we'll accept it. Pallava, and it's masculine. Masculine word ending in a, we'll accept it. Pallava, excellent. So this was translating from English to Sanskrit. Let's look at some Sanskrit words that we translate into English. So let's look at the word sainikaha. Sainikaha. When you put in the automatically all your options here completely disappeared, all the options on the left. That's because when you're looking for the meaning of a Sanskrit word, you have to delete the ending. You only put in the stem The stem in this particular case is sainika. So immediately you have sainika, sainikaha. And we are looking for sainika or sainikaha. It's best to select the word without the ending aha. So let's just go sainika. Sainika, army man, masculine. Sainika, guard, masculine. Sainika, soldier, masculine. Sainika also means sentinel, masculine. So we are only interested in those words. Let's look at Panchalika. Now, how do we write We could just go or okay, put in two A's for a long Panchalika. And there we go. The problem here you might have noticed is that the diacritics have disappeared. Every time you do a translation, you have to change the output transliteration into diacritics. Otherwise, it defaults to the ASCII format. Panchalika means puppet or doll. And yes, it's it's feminine. So when a word ends in we can put it in straight away. Okay? Or if it ends in E, you can put it in straight away. So for instance, Suchi. Suchi. Now it is actually Suchi, long U, long E, but I just put in Suchi and it still came up. So you have Suchi, the long U, long E, and that's the one we are selecting. And there you are, Suchi, pin or needle, and it is feminine. So I hope this has helped you use the dictionary a little better. Thank you. Hare Krishna.